What is good, YouTube? DY Jotion here, and I'm here at the very late draft analysis for the Royal Battle Association for the RBA. And I'm just going to attempt to give a quick rundown of the 11 Pokemon I drafted, and hopefully my reason on why I drafted them. But now, this is actually arranged in the order that I drafted said Pokemon, and for now, just ignore these because this is from battle I had already in the league, and this is from me about to team build for my second battle. So in the draft, I had the seventh overall pick, and I decided to go with Mega Charizard X. Now the thing here is that I wanted to use mainly Pokemon that I never used before in draft format for my team, and I actually did that with most of my team here, and Mega Charizard X is one of them. And I've honestly never used either Charizard in the draft format, but I decided to go with X mainly because the dragon type and no other dragon really caught my interest. It's the base 100 speed Mega, which actually works really well. And Tough Claws is a good ability, which its physical move have 1.3 times the power. And its other stats aren't that bad as well. Like, lowest stats is HP, but you can just match that. Hello, mouse. Thank you. Match that out. Your 252 is like, it doesn't really have a bad stat, and its moves aren't that bad either. Actually, like, it gives Brick Break. It gives Defog for some reason if you want to run support Megazord. You can set up with Dragon Dance or even Home Claws right here. And I'm yeah, I don't have a real legitimate reason besides that why I want to use Megazord, but I decided I want to build my team around that. So for my second pick, I went down to tier B and picked up Sylveon. Now I actually have a story with this thing. In every draft I've done since I started playing Pokemon competitively, Sylveon was that one Pokemon that always kept getting sniped for me, no matter when I felt like it was the right time to take it. It would always be taking one pick before me, two pick before me, and one time it was actually taking top five, and it was just, that's just annoying. Um, I love Pitfall, even though it got nerfed really hard this generation. And if that, well, if speed and defense that really isn't that great, that special attack and special defense stat more than makes up for it, and that HP stat allows me to make like a bulky special defense with Sylveon set. It's not as bulky as Clefable, honestly, but it will still get the job done. You could, with Wish Protect, I can run Toxic on it. Baton Pass, like use like a U-turn type thing. Heal Bell to heal my other Pokemon. Um, and I just got interrupted by my dog in a moment. Okay, I'm kind of mad that happened. I have done things like Pitfall Hopper Voice is the very popular thing, but I have actually run physical Sylveon. Yes, this is the thing I did before. Physical Sylveon, Pitfall, Quick Attack, and Double Edge. It actually does a lot. You'd be surprised. That's all I gotta say about Sylveon. So my third pick, I will admit this is probably really questionable considering when I drafted it and what was probably left on the board. And I'll be completely honest, I probably should have picked up Zapdos here, considering what I ended up drafting later. I drafted Rotom Wash. And the reason I did that was not just for the electric type, but I was fairly confident that all the water types I wanted was going to be taken as well. So I knew if I wanted a good, not only a good electric type, but a good water type, I had to take Rotom Wash here. And it's actually one of my favorite electric water types as well. Base 86 speed, it has base 107, both defensive stat, along with the base 105 special attack stat. Uh, with levitate possibilities, meaning it's only weak to, I believe, grass. Yeah, grass for effect, and I think that's it. I might be wrong. Pretty sure someone's going to correct me, but at the moment, it's only grass. And you can run flow, vote switch on this thing. You can get pain split to recover health. from your opponent. You give it trick and trick from like a scarf, or if you want to run choice band on this thing and then trick onto your opponent. You can run Willow Whiff or Top Fake on this thing, and then at the same time run Het to do a ton of damage to it. Hydro Pump is the strongest water type move. It gives both Life Screen and Reflect. This thing could be offensive Rotom, defensive Rotom. It could be support Rotom. Basically, whatever role I personally might want to do with this thing, it can do easily. Which actually leads to my fourth pick, Conkeldurr. Now, there are times when I might want to run Special Charizard and Special Sylveon, so Conkeldurr basically takes care of that from the physical side, and this is another Pokemon I've never drafted. Now, I said drafted. I have used Conkeldurr before, but it was a free agent pickup, so I'm not backing lying to myself. Guts is an amazing ability. Shift Force, great ability in League format. Iron Fist, it's okay. If Sucker Punch got the boost, it would be a great ability in my opinion. Um, I love to give the thing Assault Vest to get its defense stats up because they're both kind of lacking. Well, maybe not a physical defense, but special defense is lacking. Its speed, speed base 45. That's tough, but the moves to get makes up for it, especially with whatever the Mach Punch for a priority. And also gives Drain Punch to recover, Earthquake for coverage. Grass Knot, it gives Grass Knot and Focus Blast for some reason. This thing really isn't a special attacker. I don't know why it gives that. Um, Ice Punch is amazing, especially going against some Dragon type Pokemon like Dragonite and Salamence. It gives Knockoff, Poison Jab for the fairies. It gives Rock Slap for coverage. You get Flying type, same with Stone Edge. It's just I love Conkeldurr so much, and I honestly think it's really somewhat underrated. I don't think people run it as much as I feel like they should, and I can't wait to prove a lot of people wrong with this thing. Next, we have Roserade. Now, Roserade is a Pokemon I've never used before in my life. Never used it in draft format. Never used it in a casual Pokemon playthrough. I've never touched the thing. So this is my first time using it. Natural Cure, I love it for an ability, but Technician, oh my goodness. It gives both Technician, Natural Cure. Can I talk? It gives both Technician and Natural Cure as abilities. This thing is nuts. And it's actually my second fastest Pokemon draft, I believe, at base 90. Yeah, it is. Base 90, and it's base 125 special attack. That special attack and speed stat is basically amazing. If I can run Choice Scarf, Max Speed, and basically speed creep some of these base 100 Pokemon. They don't have enough speed investment. And its moves are no joke neither. It gives Aromatherapy, which is its own basic heal bell, but for grass types. It gives Dazzling Gleam, it gives Extra Sensory, Energy Ball, Giga Drain. It gives Leech Feed as well if I wanted to run support. Sludge Bomb is amazing. Shadow Ball is a great move for those types. Fleet Powder. Um, Honestly, I'd rather have it have Spore, but Fleet Powder is a good move as well. There's not much I can say about Roserade. I don't honestly know that much about it, so I'm probably going to learn more the more I use it, basically. For next, we have Bronzong. Now, this is another Pokemon I have not used in draft format, but I have used in like Laterano Showdown, and I actually love Bronzong. It's a great defensive support Pokemon, and that 33 speed, I can really make use of that because of Gyro Ball as ability. Um, it, and yeah, base 115 in both defense stats. That's great. It gives both Light Screen and Reflect, so that I can give the Light Clay and then Massive Return that. Like I just mentioned, Gyro Ball. That's good. It gives Calm Mind if I want to set up, not only get my special defense up, but my special attack as well, and try to sweep with the thing. It gives Rock Polish to get its speed up. Toxic, Trick, Stealth Rock, Substitute. The thing is just freaking nuts. Sadly, it doesn't get Baton Pass. If it did, and you got up like something like a Calm Mind and Sub, oh my god, it could do a lot of work. And the thing about Brown Vong is that its ability of levitate and heat proof, you can basically defy what is going to be weak to between ground and fire type. Like if it levitate, it's immune to ground, but with heat proof, it only half the damage of fire type move, so you're still going to get hit by that sadly, but it's still a good ability nevertheless. And heavy metal, I haven't seen get run on Bronzong that much, sadly, but it does work, especially if Bronzong gets heavy slam, which I don't think it does. Oh, it does, yeah. Yeah, if you want to run heavy slam Bronzong, then you can run heavy metal, double its weight, and take advantage of that. Which leads into my last five picks, and this is probably when I made very, very questionable choices about regarding my draft. Well, actually, I take that back. Only one choice out of the five is questionable. So let's start with Tentacruel. And the reason I drafted Tentacruel was basically fed up because it's base 100 speed, which is actually surprisingly fast for this thing. I wasn't expecting that. It's also base 120 special defense, but the rest of its stats are kind of like average. Um, on the Rain Dance team, this thing is excellent because it restores HP in the rain. Liquid Ooze is oh, sorry about that. Um, if Pokemon want to use Giga Drain, a move like Giga Drain on me, it would drain HP as much as it would heal. I probably read that wrong, but um, okay, my voice just kind of died there. Um, Clear Body is an excellent ability. It blocks Intimidate users. So, say if someone wants to switch in Nando on me, and I would switch out Nintendo Crew, Intimidate will not work on me. And this thing is great. It gives Acid Spray, which lowers the target special defense 2 stages. It gives Rapid Spin, get rid of Hazard. It gives Magic Coat to bounce back the special attack move Pokemon. It gives Forward Dance to set up physical move. It gives both Toxic and Toxic Fight, so I can set up. It's actually not that much I can say because it gives the same move that a Pokemon I went through earlier, along with the setup moves. And oh yeah, I always find it funny. It gives Giga Drain and knockoff. I always find that funny for some odd reason. But at this point, looking at my team, I noticed I had somewhat of a slow team because my fastest Pokemon were base 100 Tentacruel and Megazord X, and the base 90 Roserade. So this is when my extremely questionable pick came in because I picked Miltank. I don't know what I was thinking. This is like a spur of the moment pick. I kind of panicked. I didn't know what to take. So I took Miltank. So there's a high chance I would end up dropping this thing, but because it was just a heat of the moment pick, I don't know what I was thinking. It has thick fat capability. It can be scrappy to hit ghost type. It can be fat flipper to raise a special attack. Excuse me, raise attack if hit by a grass move. Um, it's also base 100 speed, along with base 105 defense and base 95 HP, so it can be bulky as hell. It has moves like Body Slam and Double Edge take care of. It gives Earthquake, Brick Break. For some reason, it gives Blizzard. I don't know why. It gives the Elemental Punches, Iron Head, Milk Drink for recovery, Power Up Punch to fed up. Yeah, basically the things you expect from most normal types, especially with the Ferk and Thunderbolt. That's kind of funny. Um, yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna drop this thing, no doubt whatsoever. Oh wow. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Milk Tank. My voice is killing me, so I need to try to hurry up and finish this. So my next pick after that was my hello, hello, grammar cannot even. So my next pick, there we go, pick after that was Aerodactyl. Now I mainly drafted Aerodactyl. I needed something faster than base 100 speed, and this thing does that perfectly with base 130 speed, but it also has that base 105 attack with Rockhead for its ability. That right there is amazing. It does not take recoil damage from certain moves like Double Edge, and surprisingly, it doesn't get head smash. That's actually that is not H. That's actually nuts. It doesn't get head smash or head charge. But yeah, for Double Edge is the only move not take recoil from, but it can also do more. It can set up agility, which I don't know why would you do that because it's fast enough. Unless you want it to be nuts and be making like a Sharpedo. It gives Aqua Tail for I don't know why we get Aqua Tail. It gives Edge Power, which again I don't know why considering having a special attack. It gives Dragon Claw and Earthquake. Those two great moves. It gives for five, so if someone wants to burn, paralyze, or poison the thing, for five would do work. It gives the Elemental Fangs. It gives Iron Head to take care of the rock type. It gives Pursuit to Pursuit trap people if they want to try to switch out. It gives Roar, so people try to fed up, just roar, get out, get the fuck out. Um, Again, Rock Polish, greater speed. Roofed to heal up. That is an amazing move. It can set up Stealth Rocks. It can set up Tailwind for other slow Pokemon. It can run Taunt to stop people from using status move. Like so, it's another thing that can stop people from setting up. It gives Whirlwind, which is like Roar, but it switches to a random ally. Wait, it's the same thing. What the fuck I'm thinking? And it also gives Toxic support from Pokemon. So I'm gonna try to put in a lot of work with Aerodactyl this season, no doubt. So my very next Pokemon I drafted right after was Meloetta. Being normal psychic type, this pretty much makes Miltank useless. Even more than I do. I'm sorry. Why the fuck did I draft Miltank? So looking at the staff, this is base 90, so it's not going to speed creep over the base 100 unless I get a choice scarf and give it like Jolly Nature or something. But I also have base 100 HP and base 128 in both special stats, along with base 77 in both other stats. So this thing can put in work from both sides if I wanted to. Serene Grace is an amazing ability that people always do with Jirachi and Togekiss. But if I have this thing to forget to move like Jirachi and Togekiss, um, Dazzling Gleam and Energy Ball are two great moves for it to have, along with Calm Mind. Give Focus Blast and Grass Knot, that's nuts. Also gives Heal Bell to get rid of the status condition from the rest of your team. It gives Hyper Voice, it's always good. If Home Claws, which something I never knew honestly, that's nuts. Same with Ice Punch. Pivot. It gives Perish Song, but I'm pretty sure Perish Song is not allowed in the draft format. I might be wrong. Um, Psychic and Fire Shock, of course, is two main stab psychic moves, no doubt. It gets Relic Song, but also, again, I think that's not allowed because it transforms into its other form when you use it. It gives Shadow Ball to hit the Ghost type that might want to come in, same with the Psychic move. Signal Beam for the Grass type. It gives Stone Edge, which is nuts. Thunderbolt's a great move to run on it. U-Turn is somewhat of a great move to run on it. It's like a very iffy thing. And I love Mellow. I love his shiny form too, but I love Mellow. So with my last pick, I need the dark type, so I went with Scrafty. I know I just gave myself another weakness to fairy, especially a quad weakness to fairy, but hear me out on this. Base 115 in both defense stats. Base 90 attack. Base 55 HP. That speed, ew, but this can work. Shed skin for ability, great ability. Moxie, great ability. Intimidate, great ability. Equals Scrafty, great Pokemon. Um, I love Scrafty a lot, honestly. I probably fan that about every Pokemon, but it's true here. It gives Dragon Dance to set up not only raises speed but its attack as well. If I didn't want to run a Dragon Dance, I could give it a Choice Scarf, max out of speed, get Moxie force ability. You remove like Brick Break. You don't learn close combat. What the fuck? Give it Crunch. I give it Drain Punch. Give it Foul or Fake Out. Give it any one of the elemental punches. Foul Play. Iron Head. Knock Off. Outrage. Poison Jab. Stone Edge. This thing can do a lot. Super Fang? Really? Um, Honestly, I think the only thing it has to really check the other fairy types out are Poison Jab and Iron Head. So that's something I'm going to have to figure my way around. And I know I could have probably explained this better, and I'm no. Let's try that again. I know I could have probably explained it better and did this whole video better, but I was gonna risk it with what's happening with my voice right now, especially with how long I've been going on for at the moment with this. This is kind of nuts, but if you did watch it and you watched it all the way through and you actually liked the video, please leave a like and possibly maybe consider subscribing. Actually give me the motivation to keep doing this because it's something I love to do and it keeps me going. So thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys next time.